Hi everyone, I'm WFAA Chief Meteorologist Pete Delkus. I'm talking urban heat island, and it's an issue throughout the year, but especially in the summer months, and it can also be impactful during the winter months as well. During the cold season it can be impactful, but impactful maybe in a positive way. During the summertime it's not so positive. So let me talk about the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And since 1990, impervious surface areas in Dallas-Fort Worth have increased by 890 square miles. And you're thinking right now, okay, what's he talking about? What are impervious surface areas? Well, I'm talking about, concrete. I mean, for the most part, I'm really talking about concrete and rooftops, okay? But since 1990, the impervious surface area in Dallas-Fort Worth has increased by 890 square miles. That's a massive amount, okay? So what do we have? We have buildings. That's impervious surface areas. We have rooftops. And there we are, we're back to the concrete once again. So the concrete, what it does is the concrete absorbs heat from direct sunlight. It just absorbs that heat and then it stores it. And it doesn't release it as quickly as like grass or dirt would release it. It releases it more slowly than non-paved areas. And once that heat is released, it's released well after sunset, it creates an area, kind of see this, it's almost like a dome, but it creates this area that can be much warmer than surrounding rural areas. So, you hear me talk all the time about the urban heat island in Dallas, the urban heat island in Fort Worth. I talk about it also in North Dallas, up around the Addison area. I mean, you think of that, if you've ever driven through the Addison area, I mean, it's hard to find any grass or any trees at all. I know there's some there, but they're very, very hard to find. So the heat is released well after sunset, creating an area that can be much warmer than surrounding rural areas. These are some interesting numbers that I want to share with you. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, the temperature difference between urban and rural areas can be significant. You're looking at an area here, let's just say downtown Dallas, where it's 100 degrees, and then you get out into, parts of Wise County or Jack County, and the rural temperature might only be 95 degrees. So the difference between, the city temperatures, in the same exact weather pattern, the same big ridge of high pressure sitting on top of us, but the difference between the temperatures in the city that have all the impervious surface areas, the temperatures in the city that just have all of that concrete, and the temperatures out in the country can be significant. So here's one more stat to share because I think this is the most significant one right now. The temperature of a city with 1 million or more people can be up to 5 degrees warmer during the day, okay, that's a lot, and up to 22 degrees warmer at night compared to rural areas. Up to 22 degrees warmer at night compared to rural areas. So when you look at some of these records, and this is the United States EPA data, when you look at these stats and you look at how we just continue to warm, and then when you look at this information here, tell you what, the concrete that we have, that 890 square miles, this has expanded since the early 90s. It has made a significant impact on temperature records here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and also across the entire country.